He just
I'm
back.
sorry for listeners and y'all. I just don't argue with females. That's how I was raised. And
But you was arguing with him. You was talking to Jaguar and arguing with Jaguar more than you was talking to them two. They asked you questions over and over again, and you said 3 words to some of the questions, man. And I'm on your side. What is YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. I had to give y'all a good one, man. Jaguar Wright tore a brand new one in the Courtney, man. Hey, this is part 2 now. If you didn't see part 1, you got to see part 1. If you are not a Jaguar Wright fan, it's almost like Jaguar Wright saw the enemy and saw what the enemy was doing. And she broke it down. It's like, look here, I see right through your smoke and mirrors, and tore him up. So now they're going to bring Courtney back on. And it's funny because Jaguar had a nerve to say, if, the next time I come on, I won't be that, y'all didn't see me get mad or something like, we didn't see you. You wasn't on this podcast. It's so much stuff, man. Y'all go back and check that joint out, man. We definitely going to link these two together. I want to play a little bit of their faces, man. Sean, oh my God, and Ron, you got to see, listen to this, man. Check this out, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out. Now, I'm going to fast forward because they talked for a very long time to get Courtney back on.
I thought I was getting into. I had no idea. Did you have any idea, Ron?
Okay, they thought, this is the part that kills me. I'm assuming that Courtney and Jaguar put this thing together. They wanted to talk on his show together. So I'm thinking they're going to come together. And that's what attracted me to this thing in the first place. Courtney has the documentation and everything and got his house raided to get the documents. And he does not speak well on the microphone, but he's a producer and was in the music industry for years and didn't learn nothing, I guess. But I'm still trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because he was on some big shows. Anyway, Jaguar Wright is a little over the top because she is pushing hard as she can. And oh my God, y'all got to see the other one. But he's saying right now that I thought that because Jaguar Wright was on a show with Big Homie CC, and that went over really cool. But that's what he's going to talk about. He was like, watch their faces as they explain.
Did I have any idea, Ron? No. No. I think if you watch this back, our faces say it all. Our faces say it all, man. When you watch this back, and we're like, it was wild. I had no idea. We spoke to Jaguar for maybe 5 minutes before the show started, and I kind of thought,
wait, people who are logging off, Courtney wants to come back on. Do not log off.
Oh my God. So Courtney's coming back on. They talked a little bit more. It was a couple of things they said.
There was a lot.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it was a lot to keep up with. Right, Shane's just checking Courtney's status.
All right.
Go and look into the tiny square for any.
It's a lot of small stuff, little small stuff, but I don't want to. Here we go.
Courtney will be here, folks.
All right, here we go. Let's see, y'all.
Things would have happened, right?
I thought
that would have happened. And the site.
Sometimes I'm looking at this stuff and like, I should record this. I should record that. But it's small little things. But y'all can see the whole thing like in the middle when Courtney is coming back. Courtney is coming back without Jaguar. So now Courtney can take his time, say what he need to say, because a lot of times Jaguar just jumping in over top of him because he's a real laid back, cool dude. That's just his perception. That's his persona. He just I'm not gonna argue with you. But when he needs to go to a public speaking class Yeah, he definitely needs to go to a public speaking class. I thought I needed to go. He needs to go, baby. So anyway, here he is right here. He's back. Let me make sure to see if I missed anything.
And y'all, I just don't argue with females. That's how I was raised. And the respect with her. And
how are you?
All right, he's back. He's just back.
I'm sorry for listeners and y'all. I just don't argue with females. That's how I was raised. And
but you was arguing with him. You was talking to Jaguar and arguing with Jaguar more than you was talking to them two. They asked you questions over and over again, and you said 3 words to some of the questions, man. And I'm on your side. Boy, you making me look bad. That's all I gotta say.
The respect with her, and I see she talking about who I work for or who's coaching me when somebody handed her the phone and she's being coached. And
those are her peoples and her bodyguards and stuff. I'm not going to do every little line, but she's a female, man, and she's rolling in the street. You think she's just walking around and doing things by herself? She got people working with her.
I know everybody's seen her being coached. Somebody handed her a phone.
She
called meets and all that. I'm not
the
getting
people
involved in all that
that's
stuff.
around Jaguar. She's coaching them.
I'm not gonna tell them when I knew Tupac or whatever. I signed Hussein Fatal. That should tell them how much I was involved with Tupac. I talked to his father before he passed away in prison with another. He was inmates with another guy from Newark, big time person. So I'm not gonna get there and intimidate myself with her. She's a loose cannon. She shouldn't be called. You understand? She's being coached all the way. That's why she's getting phones put in front of her. She talk about herself, but she talk about me. And I don't have time to sit there and argue with a woman, whether what color or race or what nationality she is.
I'm with you, but I mean,
this
2
the
points.
first time. All, this the most he ever
I'm
talked.
Pretty sure she had a phone in her pocket and wasn't handed it, and just made a phone call. Second of all, it was me that was asking you the question about Tupac, and I did apologize. It just felt a bit icky as a co-host to ask for you to sort of prove your relationship, and I wouldn't have done if it wasn't one of the founding.
No, you can, you can, but you can see how long I've been. You understand? Before he passed away, I'm not gonna. I told you, if you just go by the where he lived at on Glenwood Avenue, Glenmont, in Baltimore, Maryland. You know how he was when he was there. When I said he was in Newark with Symphony Hall back with Queen Latifah and Jay-Z. Again,
though, if I can understand if you were talking to somebody who's in the industry with you or who was in the friend group. For me, I don't know the full lore. I mean, I'm a huge fan, but not so much.
Tell you around a close age, between 9 and 15.
Between 9 and 15 years old. That's how. Sorry, you've known him for between 9 and 15 years. Is that what you're saying?
When he was in New York, yes.
Okay.
No, not 9. I'm sorry. Let me get it right. Let me say it. Between 16.
You knew him 16 years.
No, how many years?
Yeah. Are you saying this is when you met him when you were 16?
When I was 16.
Okay.
You were 16?
Yeah.
So you're supposed to say, when I was 16 years old, I don't know how old Tupac was, or you should know. I known Tupac when I was 16 years old. You say that. He's saying stuff in his mind and he thinking it's coming out his mouth. That's what the problem is. He need a communication class, man. That's what the problem is.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's right or wrong.
And this is because you're dealing with me here. I'm not.
I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear the noise in the background.
Yeah, that's okay. Hang on a second. Let me just. I have.
It's not you. It's not you. It's the noise here where I'm at.
Yeah, that's all right. Hang on a second. Let me just see if I can increase myself. So,
are they paying him? I'm almost sure they paying him. I'm getting confused right here, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to set the scene for y'all. If he's on their show, I think they pay him to be on the show. So one of the things I'm thinking, he came back because he want to make sure he get his money. He get that bag, right? So this is the stuff behind the scenes of the business of music, okay? That's why I keep stopping and trying to break things down, because there's a lot of stuff y'all don't know that's going on. So that's why he came back, because he want to make sure he get a full interview. I could be wrong. He could be doing it for free. He could be doing it for free, but you need to set up as a producer. He said he was a producer. What are you producing? I don't understand. So here we go. Here we go.
That you knew him for 16 years, or you met him when you were 16?
I'm gonna tell you from 19.
Answer the question. Answer the question first, and then do all this thinking.
I'm trying to see. 90.
Yes or no? Did you know him when you were 16, or you knew him for 16 years? No, I knew him. Boy, you get.
No, 92.
Okay, so where does the 16 come into?
I was on the age. I was getting mixed up with the.
Okay. I'm with you. So you guys were both 16.
Back when Digital Underground.
Okay.
Before Digital Underground.
I tell you what I'm going to do, Courtney. Right? We'll put a massive pin in this with regards to Tupac, because I feel like any more pressing questions, you may be feeling like I'm coming for you. Because I'll be honest with you.
It's me.
Yeah,
I don't think you're coming after me. It's me. I'm tired.
It's okay.
It's okay. Mental tired, not physical tired. Mentally tired.
I agree. I understand. I'm just saying, for me, a lot of what you just said there
don't make sense.
More fuel to the fire than took it away. Right. So rather than going around in circles and worrying about if you can hear stuff and all the rest of it, Sean, do you want to get to some questions and give Courtney a chance to do?
Courtney, we brought you on to answer the viewer questions, and we haven't done any of that. There's loads of viewer questions coming for you. Are you okay to take some viewer questions?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna take some viewer questions.
With Kenny. Will Courtney be suing for defamation since the lawyers called him a liar in federal paperwork in the latest filing?
No, I won't be suing.
All right, next question is from Magical Womans. Does Courtney remember Uncle Ron? As many saying don't remember him years ago, bring bodyguard trying to shut him down?
Uncle Ron?
Yep.
That name sound familiar. Uncle Ron.
There's something wrong with this guy.
All right, next question is from Kesnia. Is Courtney allowed to give interviews after being before a grand? Well, here he is. What is the legality of this? You're just not allowed to talk about the hearing?
No, I'm not going to talk about the hearing. The case. So I can't talk about the case.
Look at his fingernails, man.
So do you have a gag order on you right now?
I see it, but I don't know. I haven't received any gag order.
You're getting asked your thoughts about Quincy's death.
Quincy death?
Yeah.
Oh, Quincy
your thoughts on Quincy Jones's death, yeah.
What's my thoughts?
Yeah.
I don't know how he died. They didn't say how he died. I guess he couldn't take what's going on today in the music. Like today, music was made for fun. Music was made for fun. People are guilty for destroying fun. You understand? I don't care if you're at a war. I don't care if you're at a funeral. I don't care if you're at a wedding, birthday, newborn. People play music for every subject. Now it's like when you listen to it, it ain't the same. Not because the voices or the who's doing it, because of what's going on now. Like you don't even want to listen to music now, and that's terrible.
Okay.
Did you hear what Quincy said about Diddy? He said that Diddy wouldn't know B flat if it hit him, and Diddy has a doctorate in marketing. He's got clothing companies like and Ciroc Vodka. He said that real artists should learn their craft.
Honestly, I did have a Diddy Sean John coat, I believe. I took the name off it. The style was it, but the symbol I did cut it off. This music, a lot of artists, I love the lots. I can't connect the artist to him. I listen to Craig Mack. I listen to Biggie. I don't listen to it because who he is. I listen to it because of who the people are.
Okay, I give you that one. That's
You
not.
got a
He
lot
didn't
of
answer the
people
question,
asking
but
about this
okay.
Jamal, the Tupac alias Jamal, if whose idea it was for that to be used for the publication of the book. My impression was that it was Chris Todd's idea, but I may be mistaken.
It wasn't his idea. It was actually my idea.
And
No,
what
for
was
the
the
book.
reasoning?
Wait, for the book. It was his. It was Chris. It was Chris' idea.
Make up your mind, man. He asked you a simple question, and you said it was my. No, wait a minute. It was his idea. What? One more time. This is your last strike, dog. I done threw foul balls at you on purpose so you can stay up at the bat, so you can stay up at the plate.
It was Chris Todd's idea, but I may be mistaken.
Hold on. One more
The
time.
Tupac alias Jamal, if whose idea it was for that to be used for the publication of the book. My impression was that it was Chris Todd's idea, but I may be mistaken.
It wasn't his idea. It was actually my idea.
Actually, my idea.
And
No,
what was
for
the
the book.
reasoning?
Wait, for the book. It was his. It was Chris. It was Chris' idea.
And did he tell you that he was going to do that?
Oh, I didn't see that, y'all. Look at Ron. Ron shook his head. Wow, man. Oh my God. I kept saying from day one, this guy need help with speaking, poor thing.
It was his.
Watch Ron's face. Watch how his head shake like, this is horrible than what I thought. Watch this.
It was Chris. It was Chris' idea.
And did he tell you that he was going to do
He's
that?
shaking.
Yes.
He looking up like, I'm gonna look up.
And was there a reason behind it? Was it like supposed to honor Tupac, or was it, what was the logic?
It came from Tupac Shakur, his father. Me and him did a book together called Into the Gutter.
All right. So the next question is from Wanda. When will Courtney go before the grand jury, and will he show tapes? So you've already been through the grand jury. Do you have to go back and show tapes?
I'm not going to address that, but what I will say, I wasn't a witness for no for Diddy or witness against him. It was for what I had in my possession. That's what I went to the grand jury for.
Yeah.
All right. So question from Fade. What has upset you the most about all of this? You look so done, man. Big love.
Yeah, it was because the music. You know what I'm saying? The music was for fun. And I hated that artists out there didn't get a chance to get signed because of what was going on in the music business. Because there's a lot of artists that should have been signed that maybe too old now, reached their point or gave up or discouraged. You understand? I'm not apologizing for them. I'm apologizing for myself that we couldn't get them signed because how it was altered what was going on to sell out, to sell in, to whatever it is. Or the wrong person didn't want to hear it because it was their boys they had to sign. It's all the reasons why. Politics, not politicians, politics.
Question from S1234. Courtney, do you have faith the justice system will provide justice this time? Have they offered you any protection so you can stay safe?
No, no protection was offered to me.
Do you think that do you have faith that the justice system will provide justice in terms of processing Diddy?
I can't say what they do for him or what he was the case of it for him.
They asking, what do you think? Do you think the justice system?
But all we could do is, for the family. I wish the best for the family because they didn't ask to be here.
You're being asked if you're worried about catching pneumonia, and is pneumonia a code word? And what the hell is going on with all the people catching pneumonia? How are they getting it?
Yes, I am worried. I stay worried, paranoid, not nervous, scared, no, but I have to be very careful. You understand? Because more and more people come in to the circle. Like it's supposed to have been just me and Miss Jaguar or Jaguar. What was she call herself?
He went back to her,
and she bringing in other people into the equation. Yes.
You are the one that brought Tupac up. I don't understand. Oh my God.
And it's just more and more piling up.
Question from Rubina. Why are we not seeing more arrests related to the Diddy case? Or do you think perhaps that more arrests are coming?
I don't know why there was no arrest made. I don't even know why any arrest should be held back to be arrested if they have something on them.
You're being asked, what do you think of the police interrogation of Jonathan Oddy?
John who?
Jonathan Oddy, the guy that was shot up the Trump Hotel.
Oh, okay. What about him? I know you're talking about.
What have you watched the police interrogation of him? And do you have any thought? What are your thoughts on it?
Why would he lie?
Because he was talking. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it came true, didn't it?
Yeah, music wasn't supposed to be like that. Music supposed to you do it. It's over at the end of the night. It didn't supposed to go so deep into it now.
You got a question from Facing Truth, and that is, do you worry that your actions could be helping Diddy?
I'm not here to help him. Definitely not here to help him. And I'm not here to destroy him either. So I'm in the end, none of my business are neutral. I guess now I put myself in the business. Would I do it again? Yeah, but in a different way. I would have never came forth. I was forced to come out.
Forced? Who forced you?
You're getting asked about the
hand sign.
Were you just resting your hands? Because a lot of people thought hand sign.
No, it wasn't. I always get my nails done. So what I was doing is like this. If you see my book, I always do like this. It's just
you better stop doing like
nerves. I'm being shot.
And stop getting your nails done.
Just to exercise. If you've ever had nerve problems, it's just a nerve sign. That's all. Exercise. Keep from getting arthritis.
Does Courtney know Jada?
Jada? Which Jada?
That would be. Is it? Let me have a quick look.
Jada Pickett, man. I thought I was bad.
Oh, the person's not expanding on that. If they could elaborate on that. Did you see kids in your videos?
My video? I don't have videos.
Come on.
Like on the flash drives were the kids in the videos?
I'm not allowed to answer that question.
What?
Okay. Ron, the chat's going so fast. Can you just talk to Courtney while I get the rest of the questions out?
Love to. So, I mean, Courtney, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if maybe you're a little bit nervous. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff that's been thrown at you this evening, especially when Jaguar was on. A lot of people are getting mixed signals from you. I think a lot of people in the side chat are sort of questioning when things aren't lining up with what you're saying.
It's not lining up, not because somebody coaching me. It's because it's a law that I gotta obey. I got too much on stake to be here talking.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. I mean, if you'll indulge me, if
you're not in the industry, you don't know what it's like. You understand?
Listen. Some people go after those things and those horrible people that are in the industry. Trust me, I'm fully aware of the monsters that lurk in the dark. But let's go with what your narrative then, and let's go with what we can actually discuss this evening. Because for me, I'll be honest, when you came back on and you were trying to push a narrative that Jaguar was being controlled or being led or being told to do something through a phone, that was very, in my opinion, a misleading narrative because of how that played out live on the internet. Didn't match up. And when little points like this don't start adding up for me, that's when I have to start pushing back harder. And I'll be honest with you, I would rather Sean got all of the questions done, the people in the side chat and the people that support this channel get done. And if there's any time at the end, I would certainly love to throw some more questions at you. But I really want to give the viewers the opportunity to have their questions answered before
the chat is going so fast, Ron. I have managed to pull some questions out, but while I ask Courtney these questions, can you continue to start questions?
Brilliant.
And viewers, the chat's gone so insane. If you do have a question, you've got to have to just keep putting them back in the chat. If you want to hope, if you want to have a prayer of them being answered, because it's just out of control. I've put it on slow mo, but it's still there's still so
put it on slow mo. This is slow mo. Are you having a laugh? Oh my God.
All right. Courtney, why did you hire a lawyer in the first place?
Because all the things that you can hire a lawyer or one could be appointed to you. So I don't like to be appointed to anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything given to you, everybody, whoever had a case that had a public defender, you know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people out there for the job. I'm not a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm blind to this. Ain't like every day I practice to be in the courts.
So outside of the court, Courtney, your lawyer said that she was going to try and get the book put back on Amazon, but not the PG version that was put up, the real heavy version. And has there been any measures taken to do that?
No. The book will be taken down exactly at 12 p.m. I don't want to have nothing to do with the book no more. That's why it took so long to be put out, because I'm not into putting books out like that. I didn't even read the book, know it was that deep. I started reading it on this show to see what's going on in. You understand? That's why I didn't understand most of the questions people was asking, because I'm a businessman. Understand? Every dollar.
Oh my God. Are y'all serious? Oh, you got to go through this when you researching. This is the mess you got to go. I mean, this is the stuff. This is the type of things you have to go through.
Ain't good a dollar. You understand? And again, about the book, the first book put out, I didn't put that out. I apologize to Kim family. I'll be sure all of them. You understand? I really do. You understand? But whatever me and XX, the person I'm talking about, I can't say his name. It's not a beef with the whole industry, because that's what it's blown up to. A to Z, I ain't had nothing against them. You know what I'm saying? It's just an opportunity. When you sign up to be in the Army, you don't know who you're going to fight, what country you're going to do. You're going there just to go live your trade or whatever. War break out, you're there. You don't even know where you're going. And that's how I feel. Like I signed up and I've been put in a position that I didn't know where I'm going to.
Courtney, did you just publicly state for the first time that you are stepping down from the book? You don't want anything to do with it?
Yes.
What?
And is that because of the stress that it's caused you?
Yes.
Could you expand on that a bit?
Ron face.
Like how you're feeling about it psychologically?
It's not just about me. It's not just about my family. It's not just about. It's about your kids and their kids, because this keep going on. Music will change, and I'm not here to be the one part of that change in music. Of course, music changed through the years, but it changed for the sound and the culture and what's going on. But I want to change that. Some people don't want to be into the music business because that what goes on. Because every time somebody say, do I got to change my words when I rap? Do I got to sell my soul? Do I got to join Illuminati? Those are the questions I used to ask here. I never, ever trick or trade for somebody's success. I never say, oh, come on, let me have sex with you. I'll get you a deal. Or come on. No, you got to be hot for me to sign you. You understand? And it's not fair to the ones who's trying to get a deal out there today. And this is like their career. They look for it. It's discouraging what's going on now. Like, I want to be part of this generation. You understand? The big rappers I love, I listen to is Big Daddy Kane, Run DMC, LL, Tribe Called Quest, EPMD, Outsiders, Artifacts, Fugees, Nelly. That's fun music. That's get dressed, we going out, and that's what you playing before you get there. Now, it's a war going on in the music industry. It's a war going on in entertainment. Now you walk the street, somebody say something to you, they're gonna say something to that.
Hold up. Somebody got to be thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
It's a war going on in the music industry. It's a war going on in entertainment. Now you walk the street, somebody say something to you, they're gonna say something to that artist, and the artist gonna say something back, and it ain't gonna be good in the end. I want to be part of that. I want to be known that I came out this, because for 35 years, a lot of people didn't know who I exist, unless when it was cassettes and tapes, unless you read the credits.
You got a follow-up question on the book then. If you didn't read the book, then how do you know it is not the PG version?
Because people say it was X's. I don't think nobody will write a book and put X's in the book. That's how I keep saying, who's that person with X's in the book? And then when they said there was no pictures, that's why I knew it was pictures in it. You know what I'm saying?
So have you seen all the pictures?
I've seen the pictures in the book.
Was there anything shocking in those pictures?
Shocking could be how you hugging somebody. Shocking could be how you touching another man's hand. Shocking could be the position you're in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
And do you think those pictures should be made public?
Yeah, because it's not nudist. It's not
You're killing me. Courtney,
two
you're killing
young
me.
people doing things with an older person. You understand? Child pornography. None of that.
So Jordan wants to know, why did you not just quietly turn over the information? Why all the videos and interviews?
Because what I didn't turn it in, because anybody there was a time today, if they was young to back then and today they older, they should come out and say they was a victim. That's not my job to come out. I'm not going to snitch on somebody and say, oh, this is what I found. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting involved with that.
So Detroit Wavy Navy is asking, who forced you to come out?
I'm not going to say his name. The conversation was, if you don't tell me, I'm going to tell who give you up. Nobody had to give me up. I'm going to give myself up. I was born a male to be a man, and I'm going to always be that. Tunnel vision.
Lulu's saying, who handed you really the evidence?
He ain't gonna say.
Answer that question.
Right, Ron, do you want to step in while I get the rest?
I'm trying. Honestly, bro, it's going so fast. Like I'm honestly trying to put things up on the screen. I'm trying.
All right,
to read.
you talk to Courtney. I'll get in there.
All right, okay. So a lot of people, Courtney, in the side chat here, they're kind of questioning your answers to some of this. A lot of them are kind of drawn out. You're quoting the hip hop from from years ago talking about cassettes and things like this. And I understand that you have this nostalgic attachment to the music industry and how you see it and how you grew up with it. But we're in a situation just now where a lot of the fingers are pointing to the majority of the industry being involved or have knowledge in some way of the grotesque acts that have been put towards Diddy and allegedly the majority of Hollywood. What would your rebuttal be on the fact that this is the majority of the industry and not a minority? And the fun music, for a lot of people, there is no fun music because of the price to pay to get a deal. Like, where do you stand on the broader narrative that this is not just Diddy?
No, it's not about Diddy. What I was pointing at is when I was in the music business, started. I like the part when your name is under credits.
Okay.
That's what I mean by CDs.
Okay.
The credits. Now with the music, that's what I'm saying. I'm so sad that people can't get in the music business because of the way it is to get in there.
Yeah. Okay. So you're that's what you meant by that, was the fact that the whole industry is polluted with this mindset. You have to give up something in order to get the contract.
You could be a rock or paper. If you came in as the rock, I guess the rock want to stay a rock. You came as a paper, you want to stay a paper. You understand? Wiggly. You want to stay like that. You don't want to go wiggly, turn into a rock, or take a rock and turn into a paper. You understand?
Well, I mean, I guess I get your analogy. It's sort of these analogies that.
Why is Ron turning his camera off? You can imagine what he's doing behind that camera. He's trying not to laugh.
Sort of make me come up with more questions, Courtney. I'm not going to lie, but that's not your fault. That's just how we're communicating. But again, for me, I'm just gonna if you want to just go back to questions, Sean. I don't want to put.
I've managed to slow the chat down slightly and pull out about 8 questions. All right,
poor Courtney. I feel so sorry for you, bruh.
What's your opinion of everyone who went on Kamala Harris's campaign, like J-Lo, Eminem, and Beyonce?
My opinion
Politics?
Those are the ones who came, that's who they want to support, to be the president who they believe in. You understand? It's like when you go buy music. You buy it because that's what you believe in. That's what you want to listen to. And you don't look for them to discourage you after they be on, after they paid their money. And that's what is sad about the music. Like, again, I'm going a little bit back. If you bring me your music, I don't want to make the music sound like if I don't like it, it ain't gonna hit. Because the biggest mistake was made when big MC Hammer came out. People ain't like it. But when it dropped, people wish they had MC Hammer. You understand? I'm only one person. I can't say, oh, this is too watered down. And then they go somewhere that's the biggest thing. The ice cream. You understand? Why would I judge? If it's hot, you believe in that person, put it out. Give that person a chance.
I'm just quickly going to nip away for 2 minutes, Sean. I need to make a quick phone call.
You're fine.
Can I just say to Courtney, once we've got to the end of these starred questions, I would love to fire some more questions towards you at the end, if that's all right, Courtney, before you have to go. So if you can let us know when you're running out, because I'd appreciate to fire another couple at you. I'll be back in 2 minutes, Sean. Thank you, Courtney.
I managed to get a load here. So Marjorie, you said you don't regret coming forward, but that you would handle it differently. How would you handle it now if you could do it over?
Well, before I would have kicked over, Kim Porter wouldn't have been on the book of picture. 2, I wouldn't had I would probably turned it in, to be honest, to the authorities. If they asked like they asked for it, I would have gave it to them, not how they asked for it.
Stephanie wants to know if Jay-Z and Beyonce are a big problem in the industry. Oh, you've been muted. Sorry, let me try again. You've muted yourself accidentally, Courtney. There you go. You're back.
Every time I think it can't get any worse, it gets worse. What are you touching that you actually muted yourself?
Stephanie is asking whether Jay-Z and Beyonce are a big problem in the industry.
Beyonce, City of Beyonce, what?
Are Jay-Z and Beyonce a problem in the industry?
That was a problem to me. When I met Jay-Z, he was cool. He's still cool to me today. Beyonce, I respect what they're doing. Beyonce, how many mothers brought their child out onto this stage? How many fathers brought their daughters onto the football field? That's family, all family ties. I like that. I respect them for that. You know what I'm saying?
Do Jay-Z and Snoop like each other?
I don't know why they wouldn't like each other.
All right. Next question is, where did you meet Chris Todd? Why did you collab on the book together?
I met Chris Todd through Wade, Crime Entertainment.
Yeah, we had Hollywood Wade on. If people want to see that, it's in the P. Diddy playlist in the description box. All our videos are down there. So that came about through Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Wade's watching right now.
Yeah. Big up to Wade, Crime Entertainment.
Got a hell of a story himself, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Are your answers so choppy because of your gag order?
I don't know if I'm gagged. I didn't get no paper sales gag.
There's 3 questions up there. My man Sean, I guess he say, I got to take one question at a time for him. Dude, you are embarrassing yourself so bad, y'all. I knew that lawyer of his was really prepping him doing the interviews when I said something ain't right with this.
I was gonna come in. I'm just talking like this because I'm not a witness. That's why I came. I'm not a witness to nobody. Whatever he charged for, I didn't put him there. You understand? I didn't. My issue is not with Diddy. No way, no how. Whatever he did, that's because he did. He put himself there.
Angela wants to know, why was your lawyer trying to sell the videos?
She wasn't selling it for me. I don't know nothing about it.
I'm sorry, y'all. I've been trying to hold it.
Lawyer the day I was subpoenaed to go to grand jury.
I've been trying to hold it.
Before then, I don't think she was trying to sell it, not to my knowledge.
Why was she trying to sell the tape? She
What
wasn't
was the
selling
name
it
of
for
the
me.
Tupac album you produced?
Hail Mary. Hit him up.
Why did you wait years to release the information?
I didn't wait years. Sometimes when you're in the business, you sell, you know, I was in a predicament that you gotta,
But we don't know.
cutting corners, just take the money and run with it.
Who were the other minors besides Justin and Jaden?
He ain't gonna say.
I don't know what to talk about.
One second. What do you think of independent artists?
Great. Independent artists only because they don't have a promotion department. You put a promotion department in your independent, you become a major. That's what make a major artist. Is only missing a promotion department.
So if he's industry, if you're in the industry, wouldn't you already have an attorney? This person's saying that Ariel is a strange choice.
Well, she's not. I never needed a criminal, or there's 2 different types of lawyers for everything. You got entertainment for contracts. You got criminal, and then you got lawsuit. Every attorney is not for the same thing.
Did you pick your lawyer?
We picked each other. She was already there in my face at the time I needed, and I was reading the letter, so I just got it.
Did your lawyer work on the R. Kelly case?
That lawyer picked you, boy.
I don't know what
You
case
just don't
she
know
worked
it.
before that.
Where were you when Tupac was killed?
I was in Jersey.
Do you think that Diddy was like some kind of puppet master engineering the East Coast, West Coast beef to monetize?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Let's see.
Oh my God.
Are you the one that has been leaking the video since you had them all this time?
No.
Oh my God.
Why did you get involved with the book, knowing that it was a huge risk?
At the time, it's like having a magazine. When you print a magazine out, you print. You don't know what we're going to turn into. It's like when you bury a seed, you don't know what it's going to turn into. And
I mean, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but when that seed is the diary and written word of the former partner of P. Diddy, I mean, you can sort of foresee the snowball that's going to come with that. I mean, that was
This is not funny, y'all, but I swear I can't help but I wonder, is he going to look at this and say, what was I thinking about? Look at your own interview and compare it to other people's interview, and then count how many words they used on each answer compared to yours. That's where you need to start learning and educating yourself at, please.
written word of the former partner of P. Diddy. I mean, you can
Wait. Let's start all over. Let's start.
You print. You don't know what we're going to turn into. It's like when you bury a seed, you don't know what it's going to turn into.
You do know what it's going to turn into if you got a pear tree seed, if you got a tomato seed, if you got a watermelon seed, you do know what it's going to turn into.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but when that seed is the diary and written word of the former partner of P. Diddy, I mean, you can sort of foresee the snowball that's going to come with that. I mean, that was a very
You're right. You're right. Especially with the type of seed. If you're going to make a pit bull with another pit bull, you know, full blood, you know, going to be a beast. You're right. Duh.
I just got it. He reminds me of Mike Tyson when he first started, and they was interviewing Mike Tyson. They had to really, really work with Mike. Now he got his own podcast. That's how Mike Tyson used to talk, and people used to laugh at him. When Mike Tyson started educating himself more, that's when he started using that word ludicrous. Yeah, y'all, you know, you should pick up a book sometime and read. And the guy said, oh no, I know what it means. I'm just surprised you know what it means.
I shouldn't.
That was a beast. All right, here we go, man. I'm gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop it no more.
With another pit bull, you know, full blood, you know, going to be a beast. You're right.
You're right.
Duh. I shouldn't. That's the wrong answer to say. I just put it. It's more as doing it because somebody asked me to do it.
Have you actually viewed videos of Bieber and being bad things happening to him? That's what we're asking. Can't answer
I'm not going to answer that.
Are you making a movie?
Yes.
No, you not. You
Don't
stop
you
the
think
book.
that will bring on even more stress for you, Courtney, after the book?
Well, this book is going to be the beginning. It's not the ending.
Are you friends with Diddy's mother?
No, never met her.
Do you have any industry friends that can corroborate your claims?
Yeah. Yes.
Have you been threatened before this interview?
Every day.
So I imagine you're taking precautions. Then are you? You're safe?
Yes.
Did you get the tapes from Cassie?
Can't answer that question.
Why not?
All right, Ron. Do you want to?
Ain't nobody gonna believe you
go
anyway.
And get the next batch of
Shoot.
questions. Do you want to talk to Courtney for a bit?
Yeah, I mean, Courtney, I'll be honest. I think I'm going to focus entirely just now on the good that can come from all of this, right? Which is the evidence that you've handed over and its potential to keep a monster behind bars. Let's be honest here. And I'm definitely not criticizing you for that. There was a question earlier from Jazzy's World, and it was asking when you were, I think it was on Matt Cox's interview a couple of months ago. They referred to it as your coming out interview. Was it after that the feds called, and was it then that you were forced to play your hand, or have you done this all off the goodness of your heart?
No, that's two questions. One, I was forced to show my hand because I'm not gonna let nobody get me up. The feds didn't force me to do anything; they just did their job.
Okay. Which was what was that? Was their job forcing you to bring in the evidence?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't bring in the evidence. What happened?
What happened?
I was there, and they took the evidence from my phone.
And I'm sorry, you never handed in the evidence. You went there and they took it from you.
Yes.
I mean, that's basically you handing it in, though, right? I mean, we're talking about terminology.
No, when you go into the building like that, you gotta leave it downstairs. So
okay, yeah, no. Okay, yeah, okay, I beg your pardon. Okay.
And like I was like, here go the evidence. Here you go. When I got there, you can't go in there with nothing.
Okay.
No electronics.
And it was 92 you met Tupac, right?
Yes.
And the number 16 again, what was that?
I was thinking about the age of it. I was like that.
Okay. But yeah, good. You knew Tupac since 92, and yeah. Okay. And I mean, it's interesting for me. Like, what was one of you? Like, for example, I've always been a massive Tupac fan. So for me, like, let me just go fanboy a little bit here and sort of tell me what that was like. I mean, tell me your fondest memory of you and Tupac. I mean, like, help me try and get an understanding for it, because for me that is massive.
Me and him, it's like meeting somebody when you move to a school and you meet your first friend at a new school. Make sense?
No.
You move from in the middle of school time, and then you end up meeting a good friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was.
Interesting.
Look at
Excuse me just while I hydrate, because
do you want me to go with the next batch of questions I've just pulled out?
Sure.
All right. So why did they say they raided your house?
This is embarrassing. I'm sorry,
What
man.
did they say?
The feds?
I guess because the neighborhood I live in, when you see a cop car come up to somebody's house, and the way they park, you know,
No,
everybody got a phone in their hand today. You know.
Poor thing.
So did they serve you with legal paperwork that said we are raiding your house because of this reason?
Oh no, I can't answer that.
Dude, you washed up, man. I'm sorry.
Jennifer is wondering when the last time you spoke to Jay-Z and what you chatted about.
I can't answer that.
Last time I spoke to Jay-Z, we chatted about. I don't chat with Jay-Z. We're not boys or friends. We just wait, because we always see each other all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a hard question right
Not
here.
all the time, different occasions, shows, street from Big L all the way up to doing at shows, events, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying?
I want to hear this question. I can't answer that.
Yeah. To back to the thing, Hussein Fatal, may he rest in peace. Tupac didn't sign him. I signed Hussein Fatal. So that's how close I am. To relative.
You're getting asked, apart from pizza, hot dogs, ice cream, hard-boiled eggs, are there any other code words that they use?
That code word, I don't know what it's for. They call me pizza. That's what made me kind of nervous when they said pizza box. All that. That's my name, pizza.
So you was interpreting that as Diddy directly threatening you in a coded way?
A certain way, yeah. Yeah, be honest.
Look at Ron's face, young.
You know, from Maryland, they call me pizza. Oh, them years back in Baltimore.
And how did you earn that nickname?
When I was younger, I used to run numbers for Pizza Power. And when I was in coming back, I was staying there and the guy said, "What you want?" I said, "Peace." He said, I just gave you a pizza. I said, "No, piece of the action." So he gave me 50. Then his friends come by and say, "Who that?" He said, "Just call him Pizza." And I said, "My name is Pizza." He said, "You don't correct an Italian on the guy. You just go." And so I like it. Pizza,
sorry, Sean. Sorry, mate. I pushed the wrong button there, mate. I do apologize.
It's all right, Nick. Here's the next question from Stephanie. You said that you receive threats daily. Do you think these are serious? Are you under police protection or any protection at all?
No, I'm not under police protection. I don't even have no bodyguard.
Now, that is a question you shouldn't have answered. Oh, my God. No, I'm not under no protection, so anybody that want me, you can check that off. Golly.
My protection is God. His blood spill over me. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's the best protection you ever have. You know, the wisdom and how to move. You understand? I don't be at every party.
Do you know, I would have thought, right? I mean, I'm just sorry to interrupt. It just sort of came back to me. I would have thought one of the fondest memories with Tupac would have been when you were working with him on Hail Mary, right?
The fun? No, that was by
Ron, shame on you, Ron.
I was in the studio. He heard it. I was doing bad at that time. Not bad like broke or done that, just in the contract ones.
Okay, but I mean, was there not? I mean, you were. Am I wrong in saying that it was, you said earlier that you were part of the production, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah. So that would have been a fun memory, right? I mean, being part of Hail Mary producing.
Fun. I didn't hear you when you said fun. Oh, of course, fun. Yeah.
Okay.
We have more fun times than just making beats. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, but I'm just saying, like, for me, if I'd been, a level of producer for any of Tupac's songs, I mean, that would have been maybe. Hey, listen, I've not lived your life. Maybe that's not a big deal to you. That would have stuck out for me. I'm just saying. So when you look up, in fact, I tell you what, was there any other songs? Did somebody said maybe were you part of Hit 'Em Up as well? Was that something you were part of?
No, the funniest thing when Hit 'Em Up came out, I was on Big Beat Atlantic with the Artifacts. So when Lil Kim did Get Money, that's where the song came from. I knew Pac at the time.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of us know the origins of Hit 'Em Up. I mean, what's your take on the origins of Hit 'Em Up?
Oh, I think that what it was take. I loved it. It was a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it better than the original song.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was sending a clear message in that song. I mean, one of the lines is, "I effed your B in the clink you cling, West Side till we ride," and some words I can't say. I mean, there was a clear message sent in that song. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you say you like the song, but I mean, that was one that really stood out in Tupac's career with regards to the beef, West Coast, East Coast, with the whole thing that went on with Biggie.
Ron is trying to say, talk to us, man. Say something.
I mean,
it was more than a message. The original version of it died down. That was like it was meant for that song. Like it was custom tailored for that song. The lyrics. Everybody on that song had a great lyric part of it.
Sure.
They did great well.
Oh yeah, I mean the song was an absolute banger. But again, so just again, and I'm sorry, this is just me. It's been a long day. You were a producer on Hail Mary, and again, I just want to say for me that would be a standout moment. So again, you must have a lot of memories for that one, not to stick out. And thank you for answering the question, Sean. Anything else?
Yeah, I've got the next batch.
Excellent.
Courtney, what is your last memory of Tupac?
Last memory of Tupac is the devil's jersey he wore. Because I was living across the street from where they make the jerseys at, in Newark, Marbury and Market. It's always a memory. From being from Newark and being maybe 90% of the artists that was in Outlaws came from Jersey. Seeing New Jersey Devils every morning, how can you not remember?
Do you know, something just sparked to my memory there. You said something about credits, right? When you were talking about music on cassettes and things like this, about it was a funner time when people would get credits and things like this. That your point was people being acknowledged for their work in the industry, right?
Well, that's what I said that when what's going on today.
Sure.
Back then, you couldn't get. Back then, people wasn't getting credits. It was hard. Some people didn't get credits when it was credits there. Some people bought the CD, put it in, they didn't listen to the credits. They didn't read the thing. They probably ripped the J card, put it up on that wall. They didn't read it. So it go both ways. You understand?
I mean, sure. I mean, I would expect that to maybe happen to somebody who wasn't a really good friend of the artist. I mean, come on, you're friends with Tupac. I mean, I imagine all of your listings would have been on there, right?
When the credits started is when I was there to accept the credits. It was a buy, like I said, I was doing in a personal time. It was brought up. It was another producer there named Hit 'Em Hard there. May he rest in peace. It's two Hit 'Em Ups tracks. One of them I still keep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can play it. You want to hear it?
No, please don't play.
We can't play any music now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to hear it?
You're getting asked, who was Tupac's favorite rapper?
Gaddafi, or the group, or other individuals out of the group.
Both.
I don't think it was a favorite rapper. I know, may he rest in peace, Gaddafi was his god brother from childhood. Music he listened to, you got to understand, he started out rapping with Digital Underground. So I can't choose the person who their favorite rapper was or their music. He loved everybody's music. You know what I'm saying? You can tell by his features what type of music he liked.
Casey's asking if you believe that Diddy was practicing voodoo.
Excuse me. Can't answer that question. Nothing about Diddy.
Did you get credit for your work on Tupac's album?
No. Unless you Google my name and it comes up. If you could just Google Courtney Burgess and Tupac, then it comes up.
What happened to Yaki Gaddafi?
He was shot he was murdered, I'd say, in a projects in Orange, New Jersey.
Are you also known as the hit Bad, producer of Tupac's Hail Mary album?
I'm not a member of that, but that's who was. I'd say Hit 'Em Hard. I'm sorry, Hit 'Em Bad. Yeah, I know who that is. He was there at the time, the engineer and the producer.
Do you know Suge?
I don't know him as Suge. I know him as Suge, but not know him as, like, you may know somebody who you hang out with.
Ask you about Tupac's unreleased album, One Nation, with different artists on it.
Okay.
Any thoughts on that?
Production could have been better. I'm not taking away from the ones he produced, but production could have been much better. And I think that's what made it, wavy. That, up and down.
Janet wants to know if there's more pieces to Kim's book, like Jag mentioned. And Jay has said, what do you mean the book is not the ending, it's only the beginning? Are there more manuscripts?
Yeah, it's just the beginning. That's why I'm not, it's a lot more to come.
When will that be arriving?
Probably the top of the year. Maybe a Christmas present.
He's done, y'all. He is
You
done.
understand? I've been in the music business for 35 years. So that tell you I've seen a lot. So what I've seen and put in place, it can't be taken away from it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lie because I was there.
Oh, well, listen, you just said since you were there, and it just made me think of something, right? You can help settle the legendary question. Was Tupac right or left-handed? You must have seen many a time where Tupac was writing something or using his dominant hand, and the internet, and I'm telling you now, just Google it, was he left-handed? One of the biggest mysteries on earth. From your personal involvement with Tupac and your experience, what was the hand he used the majority of the time you were with him?
He shook with his right hand. He threw a right hand. Writing, I know, was in the writing session with him. So I don't observe a man like that, whether left hand or right hand.
Man,
it's one of these weird internet lore things, Courtney, if I'm being honest. It's one of the, it's the right or left-handed version of the Loch Ness Monster scenario, basically. So prominently right. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
Now, you said you're stepping away from the book, but some people are asking, will they still get their copies if they've purchased it?
Oh, yeah. It's stopping tonight. 12 midnight, it'll be over.
So this is the last chance to get it.
Yeah.
Because you did send us a link, and I've checked that link is still live. All right. So did where is it? Did you go to Tupac's funeral?
No.
Were you ever invited to join the black man?
You faded out.
Let's see. I think we've almost got through all the questions here, Ron.
It's not 12
if anyone's got any
midnight.
questions, put them in now. Last shout.
I'm gonna order the book right now.
But
I'm gonna try
Courtney,
to.
for staying on for so long to answer all these questions, man. You've we appreciate that.
And again, I would like to apologize to the Kim Porter family, her sons, especially the twins. And I'm out. Of course, I'll be sure as well if any harm was intended.
I've got a question from Discord, actually, a friend of our. Big shout out to Queenie. She was asking, are you making a movie? And if so, how have you funded it? And I have no idea what that's in reference to.
We're into the movie already. We started already.
Okay. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
This is from the beginning, before all this started.
And who's at the center of it all?
Say it again.
Who is this? Who is at the center of the movie? I know nothing about it, so I mean, who does it center around?
The industry.
The industry. Anyone in particular?
No particular person.
Is it like a based on reality take?
Right.
Okay.
It's not it's a movie.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I understand that. But
Oh my God!
Is it from a time when music was fun, or are we looking under the veil of reality here?
When you just go to New York to get gold teeth in Brooklyn, Albert Square Mall, Bismarck, may you rest in peace, from the start, from that era.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Honestly, I think I've come as far as I can here.
People
Sean,
are asking about the book link. I'll put it in the chat. It's going to be closed down tonight.
No,
it's in the chat. It's in the description box. Yeah.
I see one on
where do you think
eBay.
this is going to go next, Courtney?
No longer.
This will go next. Like I said,
Yeah.
gonna be a war in the
God dang
industry.
it. I slept on that one, y'all. I wasn't thinking, but right now I'm trying to get my money up.
It started already.
Oh, Courtney,
Like
I was
two sides, or will it just be different factions?
Different fractions. People that's not in it, law, government, all of them. But it's gonna be it's a war within the industry.
Yeah, it's definitely a war of truths, I would imagine, and people remembering what facts are and being able to relay them in a way that's credible.
Stop it, Ron. Ron talk. Ron, oh my God. Listen to what he's saying. Ron, stop it. Stop it.
Law, government, all of them.
That's not funny, Ron.
It's a war within the industry.
Yeah, it's definitely a war of truths, I would imagine, and people remembering what facts are and being able to relay them in a way that's credible.
How do you see that war playing out? And will there be a new order after that war?
I think people in the industry ain't gonna have no respect. Some people who are walking by, they're gonna say it's a slang. They're gonna be saying to them. So
Ron is talking about the man right to his
all right,
face.
Courtney, you've been a good sport staying on this long and answering all these questions, and we appreciate it. And stay safe, and you have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Take care.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, bye. Wow, what an absolutely crazy night, Ron.
Listen, this is all I can say is Daily Show tomorrow, everyone. Daily Show, 2 p.m. UK time. I got some things to say. Okay.
You ain't the only one. What? Hey, I need to find out.
This video will customize over to Ron's Daily Show today, where he analyzes and shows the Chris Todd video from last night.
Oh,
yeah,
Chris Todd, if you're not
God.
familiar, is the guy who collaborated with Courtney to publish what Courtney is saying is the censored version of the book. And he was on the channel last night, and he was on fire. He was full of passion. And he dropped some bombs. He's just been served by Diddy. He read out the legal paperwork that he's just been served on the channel. So if you want to watch that, that's coming up next. It will come up on the screen. Click it, or that's the way you can find it.
Click it, or
we will be back. We will be back. My head's
Definitely.
about what?
no, Pierre. Click it or didn't. It's up to you. It's a free world, man.
It's up to you.
That was a live stream today, and then what to watch?
I'm gonna go and lie down in a safe place and eat some Haagen-Dazs in the cold, where it's safe.
Pizza and hot
None of
dogs,
this can
ice
get to
cream.
me. Yeah.
We need rest, brother, to get back to it tomorrow. Because
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Much love and respect. Peace. Peace to everyone. Peace to everyone. Calm vibes.
Peace.
See y'all.
Oh man, I was hoping that they was gonna put a link to whatever they were talking about, but I'll leave this up there. I'll leave this up there because I'm trying to get to the Courtney. You have been officially X from my research, dude. Number one, there is no movie that Courtney is producing. The reason why I know is because he cannot communicate what he want in the movie. You cannot direct. You cannot. I know good. I don't even need to look. Your name is not on any credits. How shame on you, man. Oh my gracious. Jaguar Wright done tore you up. You had a chance to come back on. You don't know how to interview. Dude, you need some speaking lessons. Ron has left so many times. Oh my gracious, man. I don't know what to say. This is what I was gonna close with before all that stuff was going down. You said you're done with the book. You finished with the book. The book is coming down after 12 midnight. Like you just made that part up. Then all of a sudden, oh no, it's gonna be, is this the last chapter of the book? Is this the first chapter? Or this the beginning chapter? Or what? Is it more pages in the book that Jaguar has that you don't have. He never answered. He never gave no good, solid, direct answers, man. But yet you got a movie coming out. Wait a minute, my bad. Maybe we don't know that you may have a movie coming out, but it ain't about the book. It ain't about Kim Porter. I'm confused with this guy, man. I am really, really confused. My overall pick would be Jaguar, period. I would listen to anything Jaguar got to say, because Courtney only got 1 or 2 words. So the first 2 interviews, go look at the channel, man, and see his interview. And I kept saying, something ain't right. Something ain't right about this dude, man. And what can appear to be not right about him is he has a lawyer. The lawyer is right there making sure he don't say anything wrong. So I'm thinking that he's keying off what the lawyer's telling him what to say. So that was his excuse for that interview. Then Jaguar kept talking in this interview, part one, Jaguar keeps talking, over-talking him, and he's a laid back. It takes him a little bit of time to get his engine going when he get ready to say something. Because he say, now look here. Then he don't say nothing. Well, look here. Look, Jaguar, look, let me tell you something. And then you don't say nothing. And then when they ask him questions, he turn around and start talking about Jaguar again. Come on, bruh. You're not a producer because you don't have your room set up right. You don't have no microphone set up right. They had to tell you to turn the daggone TV down. You coming on a podcast. Mr. Producer, shame on you. I have no respect for Courtney. Courtney, if I'd have known this was going to be halfway like this, I would have never recorded it. So that's what I feel about the Courtney and whatever tapes you claim you had. Somebody probably gave them to you that was, I'm going to hide these tapes with Courtney because I know they'd be safe and he won't say nothing. And then all of a sudden he done turned on them and said, hey, officers, I got the tapes. I'm trying to just do the right thing. But man, you can make yourself bigger and make yourself real good. And Jaguar ate you up. Shout out to Jaguar. Jaguar ate him up, young. I know a phony when I see it. What you call me? You're a phony. All this stuff. Anyway, hey, y'all leave in the comment. I stayed to the end. Let me know if you stayed to the end. I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.